Imagine for a second that the entire world revolves around you. The streets are your stage, the background conversations are your soundtrack, and every person you meet is just a supporting character in your grand story. Sounds familiar? That's what many people today call main character syndrome. And while it may sound funny, this phenomenon actually reveals a lot about how we see ourselves in the digital era. We live in an age where anyone can become a star. Just open TikTok, record a video walking down the street with some music playing, and boom, suddenly you are the central character of a narrative that millions might be watching. But why do we feel this need to be the absolute protagonist of the story? The answer begins with something very human. Our brain always places us at the center. Since childhood, we see life only from our perspective, as if the camera were permanently recording through our eyes. We never see the backstage of other people, only our own movie. And that makes it very easy to feel like the world revolves around us. Here's where it gets interesting. Social media has amplified this natural bias. Before, you were the protagonist only in your head. Today, you can project that idea to millions of people with just a couple of clicks. And not only that, the platforms are designed to reward protagonism. Likes, comments, shares, every reaction reinforces the idea that your life isn't just a life. It is a show worth watching. Think about it. When you post a picture on Instagram, walking along the beach at sunset, do you do it just to remember the moment? Or because you want others to see you as that movie-like character? When you record a day in my life, TikTok showing your coffee, your outfit, and your favorite playlist, are you really doing it for yourself? Or because you want others to see you as the cool protagonist of a story? Now here comes the controversial part. What if main character syndrome is making us less empathetic? When we believe everything revolves around us, we risk reducing other people to mere extras. The barista making your coffee, the bus driver, the quiet coworker. In our personal narrative, they're just background figures. But in reality, they are also protagonists of their own stories. This clash is what makes main character syndrome as fascinating as it is dangerous, because it motivates us to care for ourselves, to express ourselves, to shine. But it can also isolate us, make us egocentric, and even unable to connect genuinely with others. A simple example. Imagine you go for a walk, headphones on, epic music playing, and you feel like you're in the final scene of a movie. That's fine, enjoyable. But what happens if you can't turn that narrative off afterward, and you start thinking everything around you must revolve around you? Then when a friend doesn't reply quickly, you see it as them failing in their role in your story. When someone doesn't pay attention to you, you take it as a personal attack instead of realizing they just busy with their own movie. So, is being the protagonist wrong? Not necessarily. The problem isn't enjoying yourself as the main character of your life, but forgetting you're not the only one. There are thousands of movies playing at the same time, thousands of parallel narratives, all equally valid and real. Here's something for debate. What's worse, living believing you're just a meaningless spectator, or living believing you're the one and only protagonist? Maybe the balance is in accepting that we are the main characters of our own lives, yes, but also supporting characters, and sometimes even extras in the lives of others. So next time you feel that movie moment walking down the street with your favorite playlist, enjoy it. But remember to look around. The people passing by are also living scenes just as important in their own worlds. And you? Do you think main character syndrome is empowering us or isolating us? I'd love to read your thoughts in the comments. If this analysis made you reflect, don't forget to hit like, subscribe to the channel, share this video, and let me know in the comments which other psychological topics or curiosities you'd like us to explore in future episodes.